This generation, I tell you, so distracted, lost, exhausted, and confused. Yes, they are always on social media. Don't you think? They don't value hard work. All they want is fast and speed up process, right? I don't understand. When are they going to connect to their roots? Does all of this sound familiar to you? Yes. Honestly, even I was one of them until I learned a radical truth. Or perhaps it's time to ask a different question. Do you really think this generation is lost or just disconnected? Yes, in this hyper connected world, it's difficult to connect with our own inner silence. It's a crisis, a mental health epidemic, right? So ask yourself a question. When was the last time you connected with your own inner self? No notifications, no sound, no social media, just being with your own self. No screen time, nothing, just being with your own energy, with your own self. Yes, it's really hard to find yourself without any distraction these days. Yes, so that disconnection is what? Disconnection from stillness, disconnection from your own breath, disconnection from the truth, your passion. I can understand. I have been there too. It happens with all of us in this era of digital age and everything being so much overstimulated and the content out there. It is truly ignorable. Yes? So, this is not just a mental health epidemic, it is a spiritual drought, I call it. In this age, the new generation is going low on emotional sense, right? They are struggling so hard to hear their own inner silence beneath the digital noise. We are connecting with our own self, but it's so easy to connect with somebody across the globe, right? But we are always neglecting our own inner self, connecting with our authenticity, connecting with our own truth. It's very common. We wake up to notifications, but not intentions. We are so much consuming the content, but we do not contemplate. We have replaced our soul searching with Google searching. It's high time, it's a wake up call. Now it's the time to connect with your own self, to have that reconnect so that you are able to do and have and achieve whatever you desire. It's so beautiful out here to be in stillness, to be in your silence, to be in your content of authenticity. Yes. So let me bring you the science here. There is a part of our brain which is called default mode network. In this golden era of digital age, what happens most of the time is our mind is totally occupied with the social media, the notifications, the happenings in and around, right? How many of you must be even sitting here and wondering what are we going to have for dinner tonight, or where are we going to have next vacations, or family together, or different plans of the day, right? We often forget our own existence, and that's where this default mode network actually gets hijacked, which is also responsible for being in self awareness. Yes, this is the area in which our own self awareness lies. And you will be amazed to know that, according to Harvard research, 47% of the time we are awake is spent nearly on something else other than being in present and living mindfully. Yes, that is the time we need to understand that almost 50%, like we are spending time here and there and not being in this particular moment and living mindfully, right? So we have to be very, very conscious of spending our time carefully and being in the present moment. So this is not new concept, right? According to ancient Vedic science or the ancient Vedic scriptures, our Rishi Munis already knew this fact that this generation or the time ahead is going to be so chaotic, full of noise, that our generation will actually understand this noise as alignment. Those happenings all around has been taken as alignment, and it happens. And that is why it is very well said that in our Vedic scriptures also, yoga chitta vritti nirodha, which means that yoga is the stillness of mind's fluctuation. So if you are wanting to be in present, be in that still moment, you need to bring yourself in the center through yoga, through meditation, through journaling, and various other principles, right? By end of this talk, I'll definitely give you something for takeaway and how to reconnect with your own self, right? Let me give you an example of a youth who has high academic record, and who's going through the milestones laid by the society, and they just want to achieve and have the passion for everything. But what is missing? What is missing? The passion, the truth beyond. And we always wonder, am I doing this right? What is going to happen next? The judgments of the society, the records, the people are always there after you. So what do? You always keep judging your own self. And that's where you have to find the inner peace. But that's where we have to connect within ourselves. And that's where the importance of stillness, connecting with your own self, the yoga, and all those practices play a very important role. So if the mind is noisy, do not understand and do not figure it out as it's a direction. We are mistaking this activity with the alignment. But this could be a distraction too. So you need to understand and have clarity, which only comes through inner peace and inner connection. So why are we disconnected all the time? And this hijacking, which I mentioned, often leads to various chronic anxiety, chronic disconnection from your own self, and then you are actually understanding and mistaking it with the disconnection with your friends, family, and you don't know what next. So this has to be anchored in your own breath. So how do we reconnect with ourselves? We are going to reconnect with ourselves. I'll give you 3-step method. That is AIR. AIR, air, we all know it, right? So A stands for anchor in silence. Yes, you can actually sit in a quiet place and spend at least 7 to 10 minutes daily in silence and reflecting your own inner conscious, right? Then I stands for inhalation, inhaling the right intention. So every hour, take deep breath and understand your own self, your needs, your expectations, desires, and which will help you give more clarity around it. Then R stands for reflection. So you need to understand that reflect with truth prompting. So what is going to happen is, when you are going to reflect through, by end of the day, for example, what are you going to ask your questions? You are going to ask 3 questions. It could be related to your awareness, it could be related to your alignment or attention. So for example, what do I need to align with? What went wrong? What went right? And am I ready to reconnect with my inner self once again? Yes. So if you are going through these 3-step process daily, I'm sure you are going to have a better understanding of reconnecting with your own self in this hyper-connected world. So it's not rejection, it's actually alignment. I'm not against or rejecting the success, the accomplishments, the social media, or ambitions. But it's always so beautiful to connect with your authentic self. Yes, it is getting aware. It is being rooted in your existence, in your authenticity, which is going to help you so much in your better understanding in your relationships, in your career, in your professional life. Yes? So it is actually the 3-step process which I gave you, AIR. And today when you go back, you just need to pause and relax. Don't just scroll yourself to sleep looking at your phone. Be in this present moment. Take a deep breath and just relax. Ask yourself, where did I disconnect? Am I ready to return? Yes, you were never lost. You were just disconnected. You are a moment away from the connection in your stillness. You can do it too. So sit back and relax and have a reflection, and you have everything you need to take your life ahead and be the best version of yourself. The answers you seek are inside you. The path you are looking for is within you. Yes, you can do it too. Thank you.